And now you told me yourself you had a lot of fun doing this particular show, right?
Yes, and this one is really creepy and really spooky when you start looking into it more.
For the whole work week ahead.
Did you say tab?
Yes, everyone drinks Tab in the future. We all wised up and wondered why it went away in the late 2050s, finally passed on it all, making Tab the only legal soda anyone can drink.
You're listening to the Junior Birdman Podcast.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Junior Birdman Podcast. I am your host, the Junior Birdman. Today is going to be a fun show. We're going to be talking about the Philadelphia experiment as our ongoing series during Conspiracy Week continues. And we're going to bring in our producer, Callie, to talk about that. She's become very popular inside and outside of the studio. And then after that, we're going to have an interview with a time traveler, someone from the future who's going to join us, and that should be interesting as well. So we'll go ahead and get things going, a few other fun things along the way as well for you. Let's get going by bringing on our producer, Callie. Now, Callie, welcome back to the Junior Birdman Podcast on the front side.
Hello again, everybody.
And now you told me yourself you had a lot of fun doing this particular show, right?
Yes, and this one is really creepy and really spooky when you start looking into it more.
All right, well, I can't wait to see what you got for us, so let's go ahead.
Okay, sure, yeah, let's get into it. This is a good one. It's 1943, and it's a top-secret experiment carried out by the United States Navy in Philadelphia. It's known as the Philadelphia Experiment. And the experiment was said to involve the cloaking of a naval ship using advanced technology. But the experiment reportedly went awry, resulting in the ship disappearing for a brief moment before reappearing in a different location. Some even claimed the ship was seen phasing in and out of reality, and some of the crew members suffered some severe physical and mental side effects from the event. It was said some of the crew members were fused to the ship. This was explained by Al Bielek. He said that he was aboard the ship at the time when this occurred, and he says the experiment was not only real, but involved time travel as well. Now, the Navy denied the existence of the experiment for many years until Al Bielek came forward with the claims. Now, some have dismissed Bielek's claims. Some believe the government did cover up the experiment and the story is true. They claim that the government's been hiding the advanced time travel technology for decades now. Now, you could see why the government might want to hide that kind of technology, because the potential consequences of manipulating time, and some even think the government's used this time travel technology to alter some historical events, including the outcomes of wars and political elections and things like that. The reality is that there's no concrete evidence to support the claims of what happened in the Philadelphia experiment. The alleged cover-up, though, has been something that's fascinated a lot of people for years. There's been science fiction films made about it. But whether or not the time travel experiment is real, we don't know. But we do know the government lied about it. That we know is the case, and that should be no surprise to anybody who hasn't been living under a rock for the past 1,000 years.
That's exactly right. Well, Callie, I got to tell you, you did another fantastic job on this. Everybody give her a hand again, please. Great to see you. Say goodbye to the folks again.
Goodbye for now. See you later. See you next time.
All right, so long. All right. So we're going to get into our interview with our time traveler here in a minute. But before we do, I just want to remind you that our contest is underway for America's Top AI Models. So you got to get your votes in now. And click on the video above here to see all of the videos for all of the models. Choose your favorite. The voting in the preliminary rounds ends on May 1st. That's when we'll start the elimination rounds. There's 32 women all competing for the top spot. So each like of the video is a vote for the model. Each comment is another vote for the model. You can vote for as many as you like. And again, we'll begin the elimination rounds on May 1st. So get over there, watch the videos, and choose your favorite. And that's America's Top AI Model. Okay, we're going to bring on this guy now for this interview. Now, you brought this guy to me, right?
Nope, this guy came from Joe.
Oh.
I found this guy. I found him a few weeks back at a Comic-Con.
Because you don't have such a great track record, you know. You brought me that Scarlet lady, and look at all the trouble she
Come
caused with her
on,
husband,
man.
and now my neighbor
Jeez.
has a couple of dead birds because of all that trauma. So I hope this one works out a little bit better,
I mean,
you know.
you can't blame me for
All
that.
right, I know.
Okay,
Okay.
come on.
All right, well, let's go ahead and
man.
bring him on. Let's just see how it goes. Like I said, hopefully
All
things
right,
are a
I'm
little
sure
bit
it's
better.
gonna be fine.
Our guest today says he's from the future. He's appearing in disguise with his using his code name Jack because he fears potential repercussion from government officials in the present. But he says he's from the future. Welcome to the show, Jack. You're from the future. Is that right?
Yes, I have traveled through time and space on multiple occasions.
Okay. And what's it like in the future?
Well, I can tell you that the future is not at all what you think it is.
Really? Oh, well, in what way?
Well, there's no real green energy in the future, despite the efforts of the young Ben Shatiru in your prior episode. I can assure you vegetable oil will not power vehicles in the future.
Okay, so we can use like a lot of windmills and solar panels and things
No,
like
Birdman, there's no windmills, no solar panels, no power plants at all. Everything is powered autonomously by each individual using their own phlegm.
Do you say phlegm?
Yes, that's right, Birdman. The future is powered by spit.
How does that even work?
Well, with all the advancements in technology, if you want to go to work in the future, you don't drive to a gas station to fill up like the cavemen of today do. No, you get down on your knees, put your mouth on a gas tank in it, and spit into that tank until you fill it up.
I mean, that sounds like that'd be a lot of spit, wouldn't it, to fill up
Well, if you really want to fill it up, you may have to chew some gum. I may even drink a tab to get your mouth wet, but it only takes a few hours of spinning on the weekend to power your car for the whole work week ahead.
Did you say tab?
Yes, everyone drinks tab in the future. We all wised up and wondered why it went away. In the late 2050s, finally passed on it all, making tab the only legal soda anyone can drink.
So the only thing you're allowed to drink in the future is tab?
No, Birdman. It's the only legal soda. You can still drink Kool-Aid. That's been available and would always be available. Views in the future even encourage their followers to drink Kool-Aid as often as possible to keep them in line.
Keep them in line?
The smart and wise people of the future have no tolerance for the kind of tolerance that exists in this Neanderthal world of today, where people can think and do as they please as long as it doesn't interfere with anyone else. The people of the future wised up to that harsh reality and that kind of thinking long ago. In the near future.
Wow. Well, I don't even know what you mean by that.
Well, I guess you'll just have to wait and see, won't you, buddy?
I guess we will. Well, it sounds a little scary, but I do appreciate you giving us some insights into what the future is to be like.
My pleasure, Birdman, and you better go buy stock in tab right now.
Stock and tab?
That's right, and Kool-Aid, too. 'Cause the future is cool with Kool-Aid.
Thank you for listening to the Junior Birdman Podcast. Be sure to like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notifications bell to be alerted when new videos are posted.